After a few hours into your workday, do you feel this sense of low energy, dread? It's like you just can't keep going in the day, or it's a lot tougher than it should be. You've probably even played hard sports before, and you've done other hard physical things. Yet you can't keep going at the same high energy performance level that you have done before. Well, listen, that happened to me, and it used to happen to me all the time. And I've seen tons of guys that have been in that exact same situation. I hate to fucking see that. I hate to see guys on calls with me that they're just sitting there like, oh, hey, yeah, I'm not doing bad, man. It's just such low energy, and you don't want to be draining to yourself. I know you don't, and I know you don't want to be for other people. So, I'm going to teach you is the system I developed to get around this, and even though it's literally 9:23 p.m. right now, I still have this level of energy, confidence, and excitement for my work. So first, I'm going to tell you a story. So getting into entrepreneurship, when I was first making $6,000 a month in early 2024, a few months later, I was making a lot less, and even after getting home from school, when I first started doing my workday at the time when I was in high school, I just felt this sense of like dread, and I would sit down, I would kind of lean back and just sort of type away. But it wasn't to the degree which I wanted it to be, and therefore I wasn't efficient with my work. My clients started canceling, I wasn't booking as many sales calls, and therefore I wasn't making nearly as much money. However, going into this year and especially right now, what I've been able to learn is how to flip the script. And man, if as long as you're sleeping decent nights, like 6, 7, 8 hours a night, you're working out sometimes, you're drinking water and eating a decent diet, then it's none of those which are the problem. The problem is your mind and the way that the work is framed inside of it. So what you need to look at is how can you frame your work to be in a much more energizing light. That's number one. Number two, you need to be able to learn how your physiology and the way that you move your body affects your ability to perform in your work and your mental focus and energy and lack of fatigue. And I actually use these same principles with multiple of my clients that help them start signing thousands of dollars and on sales calls feel way higher energy, confident, not nervous at all, and therefore, of course, make more money. So, with that being said, to start off with, what you first need to understand is changing the way that work is framed in your mind. Instead of looking at this as something that you have to do to get over a small hurdle over the next couple of days, associate each moment in of your work with the presence of you today and becoming the type of person that you're looking to become. And a strategy I like to use is looking at what behaviors do I need to have, thoughts, decisions, words, and actions that will align with the type of person that I need to be able to achieve the vision I have. And then just look at how can I emulate that type of individual right now, and what decisions do I have to make today to be like them. And then the best part of it, a part about that is you can kind of drop that end long-term vision at a certain degree. Like, yes, you can grow in your life and your business, but man, let's be honest, you've already been in business for a little bit, and your passions and the way things look have changed. So instead of trying to impose your current or your past self's will into the future, just look at being a better person in that ideal character right now. The next thing is using your physiology to your advantage, meaning understand how to position your body and utilize your body language to your advantage. So the first thing is you have to be able to be in tune with who you are. What this means is being able to understand when I just need to get up from my desk and go on a walk rather than scroll on Instagram, text clients back. Take a step back from the business and just look at it instead of engaging with it. It's the same thing with being mindful, like during meditation or anything else like that. For example, sometimes it helps, if you've ever played sports before at a competitive level, to take a step back and not train every single day, but to analyze your training. Where can I improve on it? And a lot of the time, getting up for a 5, 10, 15-minute walk helps so much, instead of just leaning back, still feeling tired and whatever. The next thing is identify where there is emotional baggage or emotional reactions to certain experiences in your business. A client just told you that they wanted a refund. A prospect didn't said something that you didn't necessarily like, whether it's they don't want to get on a call or whatever that might be. Well, identify what that emotion is. Don't indulge into it. Give yourself a minute or two, let that emotion pass. sit back up, your chest up, chin up, start smiling a little bit, and get back to work and remind yourself why you are doing this. Following that, look at your body language. Are you slouched down? Because let's think about how a depressed person would look. Slouched down, chins down. But now think about how a more excited, passionate, and fulfilled person would look. Like chest up, chin up, smiling, open body language and ready to go. Once you can master these different concepts, dude, you're going to be able to implement them into your business and therefore actually be able to have high energy throughout the day and be able to close more sales. Exactly like I've been able to done and I've been able to do. So if you want to be able to learn how to do this even more and you want more one-on-one help, click the top link in the description and you'll see a free community link. You can join my free community network with tons of other entrepreneurs exactly like yourself and book a one-on-one call with me where we can go over exactly how to implement this system into your life completely for free. And then from there inside of the community, you'll get tons of training on exactly how to build a business that works for you than rather than making you feel mentally drained and building unprofitable systems. We'll build that profitable business that you're looking for while keeping you having efficient work and high energy.